Quintiles, for those who are not familiar with the transaction, is a company in the CRO space that was previously owned by One Equity Partners and TPG, and the founder. There was a circumstance where one of the sponsors, One Equity Partners, wanted to exit. TPG wanted to stay in and invest more. The founder wanted to stay in and invest more. And so we were able to recapitalize the business effectively with Bain Capital stepping into One Equity's shoes. And the nice things about that, and the reason that was workable in the current environment, is that because TPG was rolling over and the founder was rolling over and we were stepping in, we were able to do it not as a change of control transaction, so we stepped into the existing levered capital structure. Now, the original LBO happened, I think, 5 years ago, and there'd been a recapitalization along the way. So it's not the most levered deal you'd ever see out there, but it has enough leverage to give you a little bit of juice on the returns. In an environment where if you were to try to replicate that same capital structure, you'd obviously be looking at dramatically different pricing and terms. And so I think maybe the general lesson from that is, to the extent that you can take advantage of existing capital structures in ways that you can leave them in place, and we're actually seeing a lot of interesting opportunities like that out there, where you can benefit from all the things that were done over the last 5 years before the credit markets imploded. I think there can be some interesting opportunities, although you certainly need a variety of things to line up to make those happen. And then I think the other side of Quintiles that made it interesting relates back to my earlier comment, which is that it is a high-growth business, so you don't need to have 8 times EBITDA kind of leverage to make a good return off of it. I think it's levered to the tune of 3.5 times or something like that, but it has enough fundamental growth to make that an interesting deal for us.